Okie dokie, we are back. We just finished getting this shrine going. When we step out, this guy talks to you. He goes, "Oi, you there? It was you, wasn't it, ringing the great clanging bell just now, right when I'm trying to get some sleep? They admitted you'd done it, you shifty little bell ringer. You've chosen a curious place to rest, so do you perhaps know something of the shrine and its companions in the lands below?" "No, so you ask funny questions as well as cutting bells free, eh? You certainly ain't a pilgrim, but you're clearly not of the choir either. No, I know exactly what you are. A bell ringing lout, a weirdo. Don't you realize what you've done waking that shrine back up? A bell is rung out far and wide. The wretched and the lost will have heard its call. They'll be making their way here now. Well, what's done is done, and what's wrong is wrong. Just make sure you come back here soon, you lout. You can help me deal with all the dirty little pilgrims and desperate scavengers who turn up." Okay. Sounds good. So, where I'm going to go, and we're going to go back down and get into the underworks. So we're going to go back to the Grand Bellway, and we're going to go all the way, yeah, we're going to go back out and to the what is it called? It's escaping the mind. We're going to the blasted steps, and then we'll come in that way, and this time we'll go downward using the broken elevator. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sit here and get all your stuff the way you want it, with your right crest and all that, and head this direction. And just zig and zag through this one part for speed's sake. There used to be a little conch fly or something down at the bottom there. Alright, so going in the Grand Gate. There's Sherma. Yeah, Red Maiden, dear sister, at last our great pilgrimage is at its end. Our faith never wavered, and now here awaits our glorious reward, the shining citadel, where all sing as one. I will not tell you to turn back, for I know you will not, but I urge you to at least be cautious. Terrible things lurk within the citadel, little pilgrim. Oh, sister, there's no need for caution and no need for fear. Let us step forward under guidance of our faith. Good old Sherma. Alright, so instead of going upward this time, we're going to go on in here and in right into this shifty looking elevator. Looks like it's fine right now, but it's not. So you just write it down, everything seems fine, then you're like, oh, that's not good. So you hit this a bunch of times, it goes down a little better. Still looking real bad. And then as you mess with it, you totally break the elevator, and oh no, that's scary. And it falls. Alright, so we crashed. It hurt, apparently. Can't go to the left. So we go to the right, and there is a pay to sit bench for 15. I am going to go ahead and do that just to recoup my health. And here we go to the right. And we're going to be in the underworks. Okay. I probably... Actually, I'm gonna recommend that you shift it. Don't do it twice, but And I'm sorry if this has you do it twice, but I'm gonna shift to the curve claw being our weapon of choice. I just think it's really good for the enemies. So it's as I totally whiff that. It's just really a valuable one against a lot of the enemies that you face in here. So I think it's good. All right, and we're gonna open up some of this as we go, but right now all we can really do is go up. I go ahead and fight him from below so you just don't have to deal with him, and you'll hit all these switches and stuff to help adjust the area so you can get through different places. Now we can go more so upward. Alright. Okay. Up and to the left here, we're gonna find ourselves this piece of parchment, and it's the map of the Underworks. So we take it, it's ours. Go ahead and break this. And down we go. These bats that I love. We'll pick ourselves up a bone scroll. I think that's all we can get in here. We'll continue our way upward. We can't get through any further, so we're gonna have to go to the right. It's basically our only option. All right. We'll work our way back and forth, like through this whole area. So it looks more like you have a bunch of choices, but it's a little more streamlined than you may feel like it is. So, oops, need a little platform. Some of these things, I just gotta remember that you can kind of jump on, and then there's other times you just gotta jump over the sauce. These things hit for 2, so be careful. Can go up, and I think this leads to nothing. So going downward, and then as this falls, you can get into this little hole right here and fall down. And I'm gonna go back left. All right, I'm gonna jump this guy. This is you kind of get a hit in and scoot out. My goodness. There we go. Break this and head to the left and get right saw bladed. And get a shard bundle if you want it. Not one of the most rewarding things, but you know, good for your collection. Just keep on going. It's like all these people down here like working so hard and stuff like that. It's almost kind of depressing. This reminds me of a certain movie that I saw, and you may have seen it too. It's called Snowpiercer, and I don't know why, but I think of it with this particular section of the game. Kind of a bummer to think of it. All right, it's just as far as we can go, right? We're gonna have to approach that from the other side. So, as you see, it's like kind of breaking down a bit, and you know, sometimes when you walk over certain things, like I did, it'll break, and it's changed for good when you break those things. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the right, and then we'll end up coming back and going through that area. I'm gonna break these. I haven't broken them before, so just make sure there's not like a secret ending in there or something. And grab those guys, hit them real good with my poison boomerang. And you'll grab your frayed rosary right there. What a huge reward. It was super worth it. Hello. 5 hits for you, sir. And to the right. Just kind of creep along because you can't see super well. Guy over here in the corner who wants to be smashed. Oh, hi there. Watch for these vents. Opens this switch. Just opening up the map for ourselves. I go down, and right here is a Ventrica. So, a little bit of an expensive one, but getting that thing open. Whoops! I knew I had made a mistake. It's just a little window, and we'll get into that area eventually, but it's hard to get to right now. Alright, now we get a little mob fight here. I'm gonna start off with like a little attack right there. This mob could be reasonably challenging. Pull him in and get a little thread storm, and if you have it to spare. And try to deal with this flying guy rather quickly. And then you can, ouch, try to deal with him. You want space, though, so he doesn't do that. Go ahead and heal, and it is not over. Smash. And then he gets chewed up by the saws. You still do have to manage this fight, though. And that can help a whole lot is to have the curve claw. And you'll jump up here and get the spool fragment. Alright. And now we open up our map. And we've been here before, just at the bottom. We're going to go ahead and ascend back upward and go even higher this time. Well, I don't know if we go higher or we go... Yeah, we go the other direction now. Some debris that falls through. We have to kind of time it. And this one has debris and little platforms. We'll go ahead and go up into this area. If you need another bench, you can pay for it right here to the left. Also, you can get these. And then there's a place in the ceiling right here that you can jump up into. And kind of hop over here and fall in. And you're going to get a reward of a memory locket right there. So that's worth grabbing real quick. And it's really hard to know exactly where it is. So that's challenging. Alright, we fall down. I think you can go up there further, but you're going to have to break it from the other side. So we'll open the map a little better later. Alright, use these platforms to get across. Oh wow, you're like... Good job, dude. You hit me. There's another big guy. These curve claws when you can't. I got a little bit of a parry there. That was good. Push him in there. Watch out. That's the, you know, when you see. He's dead. Gotta be dead. Alright. These big guys can be a pain, so you really want to, even if it means you get hit by the other guys a little bit, you want to focus on the flying enemies to kill, but for the big guys are the ones that need to take the majority of your attention to not get hit by them, because they'll end you real quick. Alright. Now you will, let's go downward. Ooh, that's a really cool place. I said downward, and then I lied. Okay. Stay on top of him if I can. He's kind of hard to see because of what's in the foreground. Pogoing is my best friend. Okay, now I'm gonna knock this thing. I'm gonna try to write it down. We go all the way to the bottom. Now we want to get in there, but we have to raise it up with that platform. I guess that's switch, not that platform. Alright, go in here to the right, and we're going to pick up the Delver's Drill. And the Delver's Drill is, it hits super hard if you can use it correctly. So, alright. And then we're going to come back out. I like jumped right into the saws. Alright, here we go. And now we're going to ascend really high upward. And we've been through some of this area at this point. Not this that I'm showing you, but as we get higher, we'll have been to stuff we've been to. Like we're into territory we've seen already. Now, there was this boundary that we couldn't get past, but right there, now it's broken. So we can continue our ascent. Get this guy. Ooh. There we go. We're running out of little boomerangs, so... At least I am. You may be golden. I hate these bats. I hate them. They're like, I'm sure there's probably other people who are like, these bats are easy. What's your problem, wall crawl? But as you can see, I'm bad at bats. Grab this. I feel like I can go further up. I feel like I might could later. That it might connect. I forget about all the things that connect. Oh my goodness. Go get a heal. I hate not being able to see. I gotta tell you, the Underworks is not my favorite place. And, so, it's just hard to get around because you can't see very well. That's my excuse, at least, as you watch me, like, fall into fan blades and all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna blame it on the light. That's gonna be my excuse. Oh my goodness. I don't want to deal with a bat. If I can just get out just a little further, I have a bench. No, Mr. Bat. Oh my gosh. Look, I just ran into the saw again that I had a problem with last time, so I found it. We're back. Go ahead and heal. Now I get my full, or a lot of it. So, and guess what, guys? All I had to do was just get around that corner and hop up here, and I was gonna be okay. There's my bench right there. Okay, looking right over here. We've been to this little place before, and now we can sit. All right. So here we are in the coral chambers, and so I think we've been here before. So we're gonna now go out and back to the Bellway, and we're gonna go back to Greymore. Wooshoo! We're gonna talk to New, and we're gonna turn in with, I think it's done. Let me see if it's done yet. No, I need to get one more type of enemy. I feel like, what are we missing, New? We got one of these guys yet? Well, we probably shouldn't go out and see New yet, because I'm still missing one more bad guy. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just kill this guy, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just end the video here, because I'm looking for one more bad guy, and then we can turn into New and get a new pouch for our weapons. So I don't know what I'm missing, so I'm gonna check that out, and then if we can grab it up, that'll be good to have. So I'm gonna end it there. Really exciting. I did a little bit more wandering than just a streamlined walk, so sorry if that was bothersome, but we'll pick up next time. All right, thanks, bye. Okay, so I know if you need just like one more, something we can get up, and we're gonna go ahead and get this Pimpilo equipped, and we're gonna leave, and we're gonna use them in the blasted steps. So we are now moving towards the Stag Way, or we're just actually gonna go out, and we're just going. Yeah. We're just gonna go out the front door. So, hey guys, kill them. Oh wait, here's gonna be our 100th thing. So there's, see, it says wish updated. So if you didn't hit 100 right there, then you can kind of just follow along with me, and I'll show you another thing you can get. So I'm going over here, and we're going back towards the blasted steps. I'm gonna sit on this flea bench, and I'm gonna get down here to the worms. Alright, and I'm gonna, boom, see, I blew up some worms. Let's keep doing it, and now it says I got enough of them. But you just have to do one of them. Alright. I'll bounce on his head just for the money. Just for kicks. Just for the money. I don't know, vicious. Alright, take me to Greymoor. Sound good? Okay, we'll step out and we'll go back to halfway home. Just up here and to the right. And we're gonna turn in with new, because we've got 100 different enemies. I think it's 100. Or am I just making that up? I think it's 100. So I'm gonna sit on the bench first, just so in case new decides to fight me. No, I'm making that out. New should not fight you. So I'm gonna kind of spam through this dialogue. New tries to kiss me and I slap New back. Alright. Alright, and this, I believe, gets you the Keen Hunter. For granting New's wish, gets you the Keen Hunter achievement. You get your tool pouch expanded. That means you can hold more of each tool. So these tools are getting more and more valuable as we get nail or needle upgrades and pouch expansions. Okay, so I am stopping for real now. And so the video is really over. Don't worry about that last time. So, alright, bye.